there, Foxy Gamers! Welcome back to the Universim. Once again, you can see we actually have a new game. I'm afraid that's probably going to be a lot of what these videos are until the game is further along, because there's, you know, a lot of updates, and as it happened, this last update made my save file unplayable anymore, but that's because there have been a lot of new things added. So for one thing, now we can go into our archive here, and we can actually assign a nugget to this and select an autosave time interval, should we want it, or a custom one over here. And that way I won't have to remember to go click on it every time I want to save, which is nice. Let's see, so now we also have Nugget Happiness, which I should probably pause this and make sure all of our nuggets, yeah, they're running a little low on the happiness. If they get down too low, they become suicidal, and that's no good. So let's take a look at our nuggets here. Can we sort by happiness? Yes. Oh my, yeah, we've got some people that are very unhappy, and when their happiness is this low, they're not going to do as much work. Let's see, what else do? They will look for entertainment when they reach 50% happiness. So that's a lot of nuggets that want some entertainment. If they're depressed between 50 and 26%, they stop and weep for 10 seconds when 50% is reached. And when they're critically depressed, which is what these guys are, stamina drains 30% faster, and every minute they drop what they're doing and weep for 10 seconds. And once they're suicidal, with happiness of 0, they no longer perform labor and occupations. But they also don't weep, so I guess they've, like, passed the point of no return by then. Okay, so what do we do for that, you might ask? Well, that's the thing. I probably should have been researching the correct thing. Here we have recreation. And I thought we weren't going to need it this quickly, but turns out joke's on me. So what we'll do is research recreation, and then we have, let's see, where is it at? Here we have local business. Is that the only one? Let's see, what? Oh yeah, somebody is very unhappy. Oof. I'm sorry, I'm going to try to take care of this soon. But let's see here. Maybe there's just one thing that I can choose for local business. Okay, I think maybe I'll build this and then I'll choose which local business it is. But anyway, we have to wait until they're done researching this. I don't want to change it when we're this close to being done. So these people are just going to have to be unhappy a little longer. It's kind of bad news for me though, because now in this game, your nuggets will become unhappy if you start basically tossing bodies in the lake like I was doing. Because people will wonder what happened to their family members, and they'll get really sad because they weren't given a proper burial. I really can't complain about that changing, about them changing that, because I think that makes the most sense. It sort of felt like an exploit that I was just throwing them in the lake and not suffering any consequences. So, I'm not unhappy about that change, mostly, just that it ruins a little bit of my fun as a god. I suppose I have to be somewhat kind to them. Okay, our genus Camelus is done, so now we will research recreation. Oh, another cool thing that's been added is check out this. Well, let's maybe go over here a little farther away from my nuggets. You're sure wandering a long ways away for being unhappy. But here we can pick up rocks now. Yay! Oh, that was a really weird throw. I'm not sure how to, like, I want to throw with momentum, but I'm not sure that's a thing I can do. We can also pick up trees. Kaboom! And there we go. They will chop down trees now, and you'll see the trees actually fall over, which again is new. Not that the actual animations of the trees falling over really look that good, but there you go. Oh, you know what? We don't have anyone assigned to our engineers, so we're gonna do this manually real quick. Oh, well, you guys are unhappy, but you're still happy enough to have sex, or perhaps that's like bringing up your happiness. It really should bring up their happiness, honestly. I hope they add that, because you know, like in The Sims, when people woohoo, oh, they're all crying. When people woohoo, they're in like an elated mood for a long time. Oh, so let's pay attention to this. We have 180 wood. What happens if I bring this over here and just drop it down? Because it looked like that one sort of disappeared, but I don't know if I am basically destroying the tree by doing that. Yeah, looks like I am. Well, that's a bummer. I'm not sure what that's for then. Unless, what happens? Do I dare drop this on them? I'm gonna wait till we have a cemetery before I start dropping rocks on people. Okay, we should assign some nuggets here. Maybe not the people that are at 1 happiness. How about Chaha and Chulu? Sure. Alright, guys. Come on. 6 more seconds till we can start building some recreation for you. There we go. Now, we'll just kind of stick this here near everything else. Alright, the faster you build this, the happier you can get. Oh no, Chumbu has been injured and we don't have a hospital. Alright, well that's gonna be the next thing. Maybe it's not, because we don't actually have that as an option. Okay, well let's do the eatery, because we've got this farm happening, and we're gonna want an eatery to process this food. Why does this farm not have water? There is no water. Are you just too far away from the water pump? Is that what's happening? Alright, well let's try building a reservoir over here and see if that makes a difference. But you guys are gonna prioritize this. Yeah, so Lizard Candy is what I named this save, which is basically just the name of this patch update. I figure I'll probably only have 1 save per update. Although I do think you can actually have more than 1 save now that they added this feature here, which is pretty cool. Autosave! Yay! Come on, guys! Do we have enough workers that are happy in order to work this and help you guys out? Yeah, this guy is just done for now. He's just standing there crying constantly. I thought they weren't supposed to weep anymore, but that's all he's doing. Life's not gonna be better if you're just feeling sorry for yourself all the time, buddy. Why don't you find a hobby or something? Why is it up to me to provide you with entertainment? You should be able to, like, build a fort out of rocks or something, or play with your kids, like, come on. Entertain yourself, it's not that hard. Says a person who lives in a first world country in 2017. There we go! Lizard Candy. Oh, okay, it's just called that because that's the building that I created. Ever wondered how lizards taste? In truth, most are awful, but there's a particular species of lizard that is known to shed their skin, which turns into a delightful, crystalline candy when dried in the sun. It doesn't have much nutritional value, but nuggets go crazy for it. Mmm, sounds delicious. Oh, why were you drinking from the lake, you idiot? We've got a water well here. Is it not? Okay, let's build another one, I guess. Maybe that well isn't keeping up good enough. Okay. How about... right here seems good. Well, at least their happiness returns pretty quickly in this thing, but I'm probably gonna want to build another one of these. Because we've got like a whole queue of nuggets that are unhappy now. Let's check that out. We've got 2 at 0, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that are under 50%. Okay. That's a very high percentage. So, yeah. That didn't seem very expensive. Let's go ahead and build another one over on... Let's see. Are we going to expand out this way? No, this is kind of a dead end. But I'm going to put like a fishing dock over here. So we'll just plug that guy in right there. And that will be the entertainment for this end of the village. Okay, so our diseased people have a bit of a problem. Can we not? Oh, we can't. There is no draw button anymore. So, I guess we just have to research the things that are available to us. Interesting. I missed reading that about it. Oh, goodness. We're building huts over here, too. Okay. Well, then, once we expand over here, maybe I'll put a farm in the desert and grow some variety of crops. Yeah, we're probably gonna lose a couple of nuggets here. And the problem is, I don't have any sort of anything to take care of the nuggets with yet. That's a bummer. Alright, let's put an eatery. Let's put the eatery over here. Not sure where I want this, really. I seem to be having problems fitting these things in places sometimes, like... I don't know, they seem like they take up more space than they really need to. Buildings have no water. What's happening here? Oh, our water pump is not keeping up with things. Okay. I'm sorry! Okay. I know, I'm sorry. Ooh, a massage is getting put in over here. Okay. Uh-oh! We've got a windstorm coming. Which brings me to another thing that they've added. There is now a shelter that can be built for your nuggets to hide in during disasters. Not sure where that is. Maybe I can't even access that yet. A bunker, there we go. We have to research dew forecasting in order to build that. Oh, it's the same person that's injured and sick, so whatever. We're only gonna lose one person. Meh. Big deal. Okay, we're slowly taking care of our super unhappy people. And now that we have 2 places to go for entertainment, we should probably be good for a while. So we only have 4 nuggets now that are under 50% happiness. That is good news. Hopefully we'll start to be a little bit more productive with these buildings then. And we are running a little low on food here. Hopefully this eatery can get built. Where did I put the eatery? Did I put the eatery somewhere? There's a reservoir. Oh, that's right. I canceled it because we were running out of water and I decided to pay attention to that first. Okay, water pump fully operational. More babies. Good deal. Here's our eatery. Oh, there was a spot. There was like one spot that it was going to allow me to put it. And I messed it up. Well, shoot. Come on. I don't want to put the eatery all the way over there. This is kind of annoying. Well, I guess I'll put it here for now. Make them remove their cute little cosmetic thing. You can see now they've just added a lot of depth and flavor to these villages too, because we've got these little statues and stuff that our nuggets have built, and it really just kind of adds to the village and makes it feel more alive. So I like that. It's very cute. Research for iron stomachs concluded. Okay, good deal. Let's do a warehouse next, and then the pump. That'll be really nice, actually. I haven't seen that one. Increasing the pump by 50 or 5%. Okay. Get ourselves a fishing pier over here. Oh, please tell me I can build one. I guess we'll do it there. And let's go ahead and build 2 fishing piers. Do we want it that close to the other one? No, probably not. Let's abort that and move it down a bit here. Just a little bit. That way they're not gonna be going after the same fish. Okay, our population is starting to get really up there, and I'm worried about not having a hospital yet because these people are gonna die soon, and then unhappiness is going to happen. So hopefully we can end up with, at the very least, a cemetery before these people die. Ooh, look at this. We've got our cute little massage parlor over here. Few things in the world are as soothing as a good massage. Nuggets tend to tense up pretty regularly. You don't say. Their happiness goes down super fast. It probably has something to do with the long work hours and endless environmental hazards, I suppose. A finger in the right place can work wonders, but they don't have any fingers. Whether or not Nuggets have the fingers to perform a decent massage, however, is a question that may never be answered. I just need to finish reading the whole thing, and then I'll understand. No! Another injury! Come on, guys! Research faster so we can get you all a hospital. Oh, no! Dying of hunger! And so it begins! Can we be taken to them? Okay. I'm afraid we're gonna have to deal with unhappiness for now. Because we can't just, like, have bodies rotting in the middle of the village there. So, yeah. Her family, my sincerest apologies, but you're just gonna have to deal for now. That's all there is to it. Let's stop pumping all this water. I don't want to waste the lake. I mean, we've got a lot left, but no sense wasting that all when we've got a reservoir here that's completely full. I just have to make sure that I'm gonna keep track of it as much as possible. Goodness gracious, what's going on over here? We've got all sorts of stone huts being built. What is this thing? What is that? Just, are they, like, stretching out their rugs or something? Is that what's happening? Interesting. Okay, well, I suppose before too long we're gonna want to start building stuff over here so that these guys don't have to walk as far to get to the eatery and things like that. But for now, let's go ahead and assign a Nugget to this eatery. Perhaps someone who's very happy. How about, oh no, Hemha is a farmer. We'll do Ziha then. And we'll want a fisherman too, which doesn't matter right now since it's winter time, but for when spring rolls around, Shuhi will be our fisherman. I'm gonna go through and make sure all of these things have people on them. Oh, look at that. We need to research something again. Okay, let's do the cemetery first, because we're probably gonna have people die before we can build a hospital or a funeral pyre anyway. Oh, I actually just reread the patch notes. Apparently it has not yet been implemented to make families unhappy for throwing bodies in the lake. So fortunately for now, I can continue to get away with doing that horrible, unspeakable thing. That doesn't mean I shouldn't try to get a cemetery built and all that anyway, because it would just be good practice for the future and perhaps make me less horrible of a god. Well, our food situation is not doing so hot. I hope people aren't gonna start starving. I wish they would harvest berries and stuff like that, but maybe they're all gone. I don't know. that could be it. Oh, we should assign another fisherman for when the time comes. How about Zimbu? Stone hut is on the brink of collapse. Over here. Oh my, that is very far away. Okay, let's... Uh-oh. Whew! That scares me every time that saves. It makes me think my game is gonna crash. Alright, we'll repair these manually because we don't want our engineers to have to walk all the way over here. And while we're at it, on this side, let's put in a desert farm. How about? Sticker right there. Oh, no water. Ah, I forgot to turn the pumps back on. Whoops-a-daisies. Maybe that's not such a good idea. I don't know. Well, we've sure got a lot of unhappy and hungry people here. And we're not making any more babies. We could start dropping like flies before too long. I hope spring rolls around in time to start getting a bunch of food. Yeah, there go the dead nuggets. Okay, let's make sure to get their bodies out of here. Chumbu, are you inside the hut? Alright, you we can take care of. Or we could just, like, put her on top of these rocks. Kapow! Woo! There we go. Now her body can, like, start to rot on the rocks, or in midair, as it seems to be. And people can see up there. This is what happens when you mess with your god. Don't go hungry on me, or else you'll end up like that. You need to go run around and forage for your food if you want a chance of having a proper burial. Oh, gosh. Yeah, we're about to lose a lot of nuggets, aren't we? Okay, hurry up. Let's get ourselves a cemetery. Oh, I heard her splash into the water. I guess you can't keep it on the rocks like that. Okay, where is our... Actually, let's just do a funeral pyre for now, which, by the way, you can see this red ring around it, which means people do not want to live by or even walk by this funeral pyre, or else it will make them sad. So we're going to try to put it relatively far away. Like, here seems like we're not going to have to build much around that. Alright, let's take care of our bodies. Oh, where'd it go? Oh my goodness. So many notifications. What's happening? Oh my gosh. Oh dear. We're dropping like flies now, as I suspected. Put another water pump in on this side, because that might be the problem that we're facing there. Okay, we'll see if we can manage past this. Oh, goodness gracious. Obviously, this game has a lot of work that needs to be done yet, because I just can't build stuff fast enough to get things like eatery and fisherman pier and farmers, all that underway before people start getting hungry. So, yeah, that's gonna take some time, perhaps some practice on my part, and then, you know, I'm sure there'll be a lot of balance changes as we move forward here. But, yeah, for now, these may just end up being, like, one-episode things after each patch. I will try to make this go farther, but because we're dropping like flies, as it turns out, like once your civilization just starts dying out, it's really hard to come back from that because then everything is super spread out. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed taking a look at this update. Thanks a lot for watching, boys and berries, and until next time, stay foxy.